Okay? Okay, so we eat a shake almost every day, or drink a shake almost every day. And I'm just going to show you, I have a Vitamix. I love my Vitamix. And I'm going to show you what a typical shake is, and you can switch out anything you want and make your own. So typically I make 2 liters at once, and I drink it throughout the day, or I drink a liter right away and put the other in a mason jar in the fridge, so it's there when I want it. So my formula for shake is I put 4 bananas, and they should be ripe bananas, not, they should look like this. Do not use green bananas for the shake. They should be well spotted, and that's when it's the bananas are the best. Mickey, you're gonna put those back for me. So I put around 4 bananas. I put some kind of fruit. So whatever fruit is on sale, I've used cantaloupe, honeydew, oranges, pineapple, anything, any kind of fruit that's good. This is pineapple that I got on sale over the summer in the valley. Okay, so this pineapple I had got on sale in the valley, and it was $1.50 or $2 a pineapple, and I buy about 10 of them, and I chop them, chunk them up, and freeze them on trays, and then throw them in bags like this, and I use about a half a bag, or a cup or 2 cups, and this fruit is frozen. So I put in a layer of frozen pineapple. Cantaloupe is really good. If you don't have frozen, if you use fresh fruit, just also use ice cubes. So I just throw in extra ice cubes. And then I put some kind of green. So that's the formula. 4 bananas ripe, a layer of some kind of fruit, fresh or frozen. And this is kale. I had an abundance of kale this year in my garden. And when it starts to turn winter, although it's still kind of growing now because it's warm still for December, it just doesn't grow very much. So I chop it up, lay this on trays, and I freeze this as well. You can also use frozen spinach. You can use fresh kale, fresh or frozen Swiss chard. I again use like a half a bag-ish.
Do other blenders work?
Other blenders do work, but nothing is as nice as a Vitamix, or a Blendtec would be very similar. So I have my 3 layers, and also you can use romaine lettuce. I don't use iceberg because there's not as many vitamins. I put a scoop, about 1/8 of a teaspoon of pure stevia, because I like my shakes a little bit sweet. And if you have some, and I happen to have some here, these are extra kefir grains that I have so much kefir water making right now that I don't need. I put the extra grains in the fridge with some water and a little bit of sugar to keep them good. But when I have the extra grains, I scoop out, this is 1/8 of a cup, which is 2 tablespoons. So I put maybe 4 tablespoons or a quarter cup of kefir grains. If I do use the kefir grains, I fill it back up again with water. Our tap water is good. We have well water. So you fill it back up with water, and then I'll put about another half a teaspoon of sugar in that to make sure. I'll taste it, and if it's sweet, then I won't. But if it's not sweet, I'll put a little bit more sugar in it. And then the only thing that remains is, so we've got bananas, pineapple, bananas, some other fruit, green, kefir grains if optional, a little scoop of stevia, which is also optional. And then I put water, I fill it about 3/4 full. It's going up to about the 40-ounce line. You can also use rice milk, almond milk, anything you like. We don't drink cow's milk, so we don't put that in there. And then I just turn on my Vitamix. I put it on low. I add a little bit of water, so it makes about 2 liters. And then I'll typically drink one of these for breakfast or lunch. It might separate a bit in the fridge. It's no big deal, just shake it up. And with the Vitamix, if you right away rinse it with hot water, I rinse it right away and put it upside down, and it's clean, clean right away. The other thing you can do, like usually every couple of days I'll run it through the dishwasher too as well, just to make sure it's like sterilized, but it's pretty good. So I'll just put a top on one of these, and then it just goes in the fridge, and that's good for whenever I want to drink it today. It'll last about 3 days anyway. And with all those little probiotic kefir grains in there, what actually might happen is it might start to ferment a tiny, tiny bit. Not much because it's in the fridge, but even healthier if you do have them. Okay, and that's pretty much our shakes.